Matthew Campbell once again live for Crown Bet, and the market we're following is without danger, essentially maybe for second, but Luke Parker is going well. He's into $1.18 now, Parker, but Dusty's coming, and outside of that, not much happening really for Hanbury and a couple of others, maybe Hanbury the only other one that can go through. Now, if you'd like to place a bet, all you have to do is call 13 Live, and as always, please gamble responsibly.
Here during our telecast of the Brownlow medal in years past, we've included on a regular basis a humorous segment. And while the method of counting has changed, we decided not to depart from that winning format at least. And this year we've decided to call our humorous segment, if you'll permit the pun, it's...
Welcome back to the 2016 Brownlow medal. This is the Friday front bar, thanks to the Brewery Fresh Carlton Draft, the #1 tap beer in Australia. Andy Marr, Mick Malloy, Sam Pang.
Big cheers to you all, and a big cheers to Peter Landy too. I just wish he hadn't set the bar so high.
Got us off to a flyer.
Good to see you blokes didn't get invited either.
I love Brownlow night, and as much as this will be a great night, call me old school, I get nostalgic for the old days. It was a simpler time, like 1995, when there were no wags, no red carpet, and players used to turn up simply in a cab.
Perhaps the disappointment of Richmond's loss on Saturday might be erased tonight for acting captain Matty Knights. The Geelong team came by coach.
Mate, you know it's going to be a big night when the team rolls up in a minibus.
Yeah, I love the fact that Richmond were going to get over their disappointment, which occurred in 1995. Yeah, they've really turned that around. It's great.
But it's all about the votes, isn't it? One of the most dramatic parts of every Brownlow medal count is the arrival of the votes, Mick.
This is the greatest bit of theatre of Brownlow night, the arrival of the Armour Guard van and the votes. Actually, sorry, I stand corrected. He's not delivering the votes, he's actually delivering Gill's annual salary.
I think there'd be a lot of players sitting in the room right now feeling the bumps and the bruises from what's been an exhausting year. But no matter how beaten up they are, it doesn't stop them from turning up at the Brownlow. Who can forget Nat Fyfe last year?
This is my favourite. Dougie Hawkins turned up, and that actually happened after he arrived. But he still batted on, and I think that's fantastic.
Both brave efforts, but still none of them can beat Wayne Schwass's effort in 1995. This is courage.
One man who's polling very well so far isn't with us tonight. He's in the Fairfield Hospital, suffering from a touch of food poisoning. He joins us now, Wayne Schwass. How are you going? A lot of your friends are here tonight and watching through Channel 7 around Australia.
I didn't picture myself being here, Bruce, but slowly getting better. Just had a bad case of food poisoning over the weekend.
Mate, as a general rule, if you're attached to a drip and you'll still get to the Brownlow, that's a fair effort. But I was curious, food poisoning, I want to hear more.
I won't ask you where you ate on Saturday night.
I didn't eat at all.
Look, I'm no doctor. But I would have thought the prerequisite for food poisoning is that food would have to be involved. Schwatter, there's a lot of holes in that story.
I really enjoyed their cross later in the show when they cut to him having a sponge bath, which I thought really was the highlight to me. It brought tears to my eyes.
Enormous pressure on the CEO of the AFL, the man who's at the helm of this ship tonight, to just make sure that it goes smoothly.
The wheels can fall off very quickly. Just ask Jack Hamilton.
Swans versus Essendon. Swans. W. Carter. Sorry, W. Kappa.
Oh, well,
Swans.
Something like that.
But it's all about another player being crowned the champion player of the year, and that's what we're here for tonight.
It's the moment, the coronation.
Absolutely it is.
That magic moment when the medal is hung over the winner's neck that we really will remember forever.
No! Boo! Mind you, that's quite smart, because that photographer's the only one who's got the picture.
This has been
you win this round.
This has been the Friday front bar, thanks to the Brewery Fresh Carlton Draft, the #1 tap beer in Australia.
Well done, boys. It's a hard act to follow, isn't it, as we welcome you back to the 2016 Brownlow medal count from the Palladium at Crown in Melbourne. So to take us through round 15, former Test cricketer, everybody's favourite Merv Hughes, and he is a very big Bulldogs fan.
As a son of the West, I've been a lifelong Bulldog supporter. From Gary Dempsey to Doug Hawkins to Libba, and now back to Libba again. There's been a lot of good times, and right up there was round 15 this year when the boys pulled off a miracle win in Sydney. 10 years on.